Not this light, you want to go straight.
Yeah, I told Shad, drove back and forth a million times, and he still needs to tell me every turn. So, yep, I've been in Delaware 20,000 times, and I still need... Yeah, she's bad in Delaware. We gotta look up every little way.
Oh, Delaware. Yeah, I've been to Delaware twice in my life. The roads are a lot different than Maine. They're different than Texas and Virginia. I got lost in Delaware. I was in this town called Seaford, Delaware. That's the town I went to twice in my life. Really small town. The name of it sounds like it's by the ocean, but nowhere near the ocean. But when I was 15, the first time I ever went down there. I first got my license when I was 15. I drove down there. Because I became we did this thing in school, we had to get pen pals. I became pen pals with this girl. She was a few years older than me. She was like 18 and shit. So I went down to visit her and hang out with her. We became pen pals. They didn't think, no way thought I would have the balls to do it. I just drove down there to do it during the school week.
Yeah, I'm old enough to know what a pen pal is. Used to do that in school too, straight?
Yep. So I made it all the way down there. Got lost in the town of Seaford. I ended up calling her because she gave me her phone number and everything, calling her from a payphone. She met up with me. I went to her house and hung out. Stayed down there for 2 weeks and then drove back home. Then went back down there again when I was 19 to see her again. Hung out with her. She was fun to hang out with. We went out to like this place called the Dugout, and it was this bar, but it was like chem free for people under 21 and stuff. And they had this mechanical bull there. That was fun. I did the mechanical bull. She did a lot of the karaoke. And then they had other things like pool and darts. Mostly what had my attention was more or less the ball than anything else. Got these lights up here, you want to go straight? Second time I went down there, though, kind of sucked. I stayed at this place in the Seaford Motel.
I've heard of that.
And these like Indian guys that ran it, not Native American Indian, but the ones with the dots on their head type Indians that ran it.
Actual Indians, not Native Americans.
It was a dirty hotel. It was cheap. It was like $40-something a night, right? So I stayed one night. The first night I got down there, the second time I got there, I stayed one night there because it's the only hotel I could find that had a vacancy at the time and open at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. Stayed one night there, woke up in the morning, go in, use the bathroom and stuff. I didn't even check the bathroom, the room out when I stayed. I was so fucking tired, I just crashed in the bed. Well, going to the fucking bathroom to use the bathroom in the morning, and there was 2 fucking hypodermic needles and elastic bands laying on the floor by the fucking toilet. I'm like, damn. I was like within a couple inches of stepping on them. House cleaning didn't do a good job cleaning that place up.
Am I going left?
Yep, left here.
That's the ass end of a plane, isn't it? Huh?
You go there, and up there goes the airport. That's the service entrance to the airport up there. Then you take a right there that takes you into the Air Force Base, and yeah, you pull up to the gates without their badges.
I've been over there. I've been to their commissary. My old foster mom's dad shop there. Pretty sure it's
I did asbestos and mold remediation before, and we had to go in there and do some asbestos in there.
First one or the second one?
Second one, the one where all those cars are going, kind of straight. But yeah, we had to go in there and do asbestos and mold remediation. And we had to get these special badges whenever we went in. They had to come out and check us all out. They come out with the dogs and everything, check the tools out, check their truck out everywhere, and then they let us through after almost half an hour of them searching everything. They even searched our food. That's how thorough they were. Open your lunchbox, search through our food and shit, make sure we didn't have nothing at all. Just to go in to remove asbestos. And then they had us put asbestos back in its place. That's what they use in the building for a fire retardant on all their computers, all their electrical and shit. That one over there where all those cars are going.
Passed one cop so far, that's good.
Yeah, I'm on my way to pick you up. I passed 7.
I might do one too.
Yeah, she had the lights up in here.
I'm bad at not being. I get real nervous around officers. I don't know why. It just automatically looks like I'm doing something wrong as soon as I see you.
When I was younger, I used to get nervous around officers. Just because I knew I was doing something wrong all the time.
Maybe I'll get over it. I don't know.
I got over it over the years when I was younger. I don't know how to do. Alright, let's put it this way. If there's a fine for it when it comes to vehicles, there's no one over there. If there's a fine for it when it comes to vehicles, I know how much the fine is because I've had that fine.
Yeah. Am I going?
Straight. Like when it comes to inspection stickers, alright? You're better off with no inspection sticker on your car than a dead one. It's $133 for a dead one, $133 for for no inspection sticker, and $133 for every month that is dead by, if you have a dead one on it. And if you get caught with a fake one,
oh yeah,
I made fake ones. You're talking a 30-day license suspension, and you're talking $550 in fines.
Sometimes it's cheaper that way. Nah, I'm just kidding. 30 days without a license sucks. Then they go by a point system. Which people don't think about. I already have a seatbelt. Before I even got a license, I had my license suspended because I didn't pay it. I didn't even have one yet.
Now, when you're driving trucks, right, you gotta consider when you're hauling stuff, you gotta look and see what your truck's rated for, because you can get a big fine for being overloaded.
Yeah, because that shit's dangerous.
But you can get, when you register a truck, go straight. When you register a truck, though, you can get what they call a booster put on it when you register it. So you're legally allowed to haul more weight. like on this truck here, I have a booster on it, and I can haul up 22,000 pounds. Even though I know I would never be able to fit 22,000 pounds, but I wanted to make sure if I was hauling anything ever at any point in time, I could never get in trouble for an overload. I mean, it only costs $10 to put a booster on it, so in your registration, so it was well worth it. That way, if you do haul anything, like if it looks heavy, like a four-wheeler or something, a four-wheeler looks heavy on this, but it's not. But it does look heavy because it'll make the back squat. If it looks heavy to a cop, they can, as long as you get the booster, you can't get in trouble at all. And your booster covers your truck and a trailer. If you got a trailer hooked up, whatever's on your trailer.
Sorry, but some young guy like that back there should be able to go find a fucking job, dude. I hate that shit. That's why I don't even try to left.
Yep, left right here.
Because I'd get pissed at people like that.
He was standing out there early this morning with a sign, too.
Come on, guy.
Somebody like him can get a job. They just choose not to.
Like some of these, I feel like I can tell most of the time when you can't get it. Like you can tell someone's disabled or
Oh, you can.
maybe if they got a record that you can't get a job with. But
I was working DOT, right? I was paving a road here in Bangor.
yeah.
I'm actually part of Route 2 here in Bangor. And we were short people. We needed people really bad because it was during COVID. We went down to the homeless shelter. Tried to recruit anyone to work. We got one person out of everybody there that wanted to work. Everybody else there said, no, why do we want to do that when we get what we want given to us here? They give us food when we want it. They give us clothes when we want them. And if we want smokes when we want them, all we got to do is ask somebody outside, and they'll give us a smoke. That's what they said to us. They're giving you a chance to make $1,000 a week. No, we're set. They all said. One guy says, I'll come to work. All right, come here, fill out this application. I'll start you as soon as it's filled out, buddy. We're short-handed. We got one guy. We only got one guy to come out of the whole shelter. Like we would have thought people would have jumped on it.
I'm about to start asking panhandlers to come fucking work.
At that time, we were starting out at $21 an hour. None of them wanted to come to work for $21 an hour. We just couldn't believe it. The one guy who did come to work with us, he's worked with us all season long. He was broke every week after he got paid, but he stayed in the homeless shelter and everything. Because I guess when you're working and you stay there, you got to pay them some rent. A little bit of rent money for staying there while you're homeless, whatever. But he's paying them rent money, but he was using his money every week on like it, and that was going up his nose. He'd brag about it every day, all the time at work where it went. But we didn't care where it went, what he did on the weekends, as long as he was there all week to work. Ain't like he ran equipment. We gave him a shovel. All he did was shovel the asphalt piles for us and empty out the equipment for us when we needed it done. We sent him around picking up the trash on the job site. Yep.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, shit.